Mana, salut, hola, how are you doing? Moko mana? Nabe subirenyo vose moko mana. Inimwoni neko mana. Na pia nabendelea nicha. Welcome to another episode of Ishomeki Dawida. If it is your first time here, karibu sana. Feel at home. This is where we explore, learn, and speak this amazing language that we call Kidawida. And if you're returning to this platform, karibu sana. Feel at home. And thank you so much for the continued support. My name is Masaka Mudavida Tiki. Professionally, I am a linguist, and besides that, I am a huge lover of languages, and of course, Kidawida tops the list. So as you can see from the title of this episode, on today's lesson, we are going to learn about Ndembo. I had mentioned this in our previous episode where I was talking about Bubenyi at the farm. So this is like a continuation of that episode, but I decided to focus on this specific one because Ndembo has got so much information and I want us to discuss this in detail in today's episode. So prepare your notebooks, get your pens, and let's get started. So Ndembo refers to a banana plant. In Kiswahili we call that mgomba. And Ndembo is both singular and plural in Kidawida. It is a banana plant and banana plants. So the same word is used for singular and plural in Kidawida. So let's start by looking at parts of a banana plant in Kidawida. So the first part is idundu. And you'll be seeing images of these parts as I talk about them. So idundu refers to a banana leaf. And when there are many, we call them madundu. So singular, idundu. Many, madundu. We have another part that's known as ngalanga. In some region, we say ngalanga, including my region, but some regions say nangananga. So this refers to the flower bud. Again, a photo is inserted on the screen. As you can see, that is called ngalanga or nangananga. That is a flower bud, and that is what develops to a banana. The other part of banana plant is muhio. Muhio refers to the middle part that holds the bunches of bananas together. And muhio is also, we can call it the handle of a banana. So it is the part that people hold when they are holding the banana bunches together. If we get a photo, it will also be inserted for you to clearly understand what I'm talking about. The other part is isago. Isago refers to a dry banana leaf. And when there are many, we call them masago. Isago is a dry banana leaf. Dry banana leaves, on the other hand, are known as masago. That is the plural. Kigogo. Kigogo refers to a banana stem. And this is usually referred to the banana stem that has been cut. And this is usually used as an animal feed. And the next part is called ndava. Ndava refers to the dry parts of kigogo. So we have said kigogo is the stem of Ndembo. And kigogo is not dry. But when the kigogo dries up, it's called ndava. And ndava forms what we call mirizi. Mirizi is ropes. So when it dries up, it can be pulled out as mirizi, which refers to, let's say, ropes. So ndava, on another angle, is a given female name. And mwandava, on the other hand, is a male given name. And this falls under the category of people that have been named after plants or parts of plants. So we have the name Ndava, which is a female given name, and Mwandava as the male given name. We also have another name that is based on this episode, and the name is Mwandembo. Mwandembo refers to a male given name in the Dawida community. Let's now look at types of bananas. The Dawida community has got very many types of bananas, and we are going to talk about each one of them and possibly attach the photos to accompany what we shall be talking about. So we start by first differentiating the different bananas generally that we have before we go to the specific types. This is what I mean. We have a name given to an unripe banana. An unripe banana is known as irugu, and that's just a general name. When there are many, we call them marugu. On the other hand, we have ivunde. Ivunde refers to a ripe banana. We actually talked about this when we were learning about fruits in Kedavida. And the plural of this is mavunde. Mavunde are many ripe bananas. Then we have mbelele. Mbelele refers to dry bananas. We also have something that is called isengerugu. Isengerugu refers to a wild banana. These are banana plants that grow in the wilderness. They are called isengerugu. That is in singular. When there are many, masengerugu. So now let's look at the specific types of bananas that are found in the Dawida community or in the Dawida land. So we have this first type of banana that is called mdodo. You will see a photo of mdodo. This is kind of some thick type of bananas, mdodo. And then we have mjaja. That is the photo of mjaja. We have another type of bananas that is called ndezi. This is again a very common type in Dawida. Ndezi attached on the photo. Then we have mwarusha. Again, the photo is on the screen. That type is called mwarusha. Then we have this one here, as you can see. It's called kanguluve, and in some region it's called kinguluve. That is the type, that is the name given to that specific type that you can see on your screen. Then we have two more types. We have Mwisraeli. I don't know why it's called so, and I don't even know where this name came from, but that's the name given to this specific type of a banana in Dawida, Mwisraeli. And finally, we have Kisukari. Just as the name suggests, this is the sweet banana. And as you can see on the photo, that's the Kisukari. So before we wind up our lesson, I'd like to mention something really interesting. But before I do that, I believe that I have not left out any type of bananas in Kidawida. And in case I have, if you're a Taita speaker watching this episode, kindly comment on the comment section. It will be on TikTok, it will be on X, and it will be on YouTube. Whatever I have left out, kindly insert it there, add it there, so that we can continue to learn this amazing language of ours together. So this is what I wanted to mention before we come to a close of this lesson. Bananas were very important during the ancient days in Dawida. Why do I say so? I say so because bananas were used as part of the dowry in the Dawida community during the ancient days. And we have two specific types of bananas that were used for this purpose. We have mjaja and ndezi. These were the two types that were used to pay dowry in Kidawida, of course, among other items. And if you want to get more information about this, there is a whole section talking about these specific bananas by the book by my legend, of course, Frank Mcharo. And this is found on page 32. So you can do further reading if you want to know more. So look out at page 32 of Frank Mcharo's book, Chuo cha Mizango na Maza ra Kidawida ra Kufuma Kokala. Another thing to note is that ndezi was actually a unique type of banana, and it was given a special role. I don't know again why this was given to this specific type of bananas. Ndezi was the first meal that was given to a newborn in the Dawida community again during the ancient days. And this again is spoken about by Frank Mcharo in his book. This is found on page 39. When a newborn baby was born, the first thing that they were fed on was ndezi. So it was roasted and then chewed by the grandmother, and then the baby could be fed on that. Again, I don't know why we didn't use maybe mdodo or any other type of banana, but this specific type, ndezi, is what was used to feed a newborn baby. And maybe there could be a specific given meaning as to why that was done. If you are aware why that was done, you can tell us on the comment section down below. So this is what I wanted us to learn today. I believe that you have enjoyed this lesson because I have really enjoyed this lesson, and I hope to see you in the next episode. But before you leave, have you subscribed to our channel? Have you? Are you following Dishome Kidabida on X? Are you following Dishome Kidabida on TikTok? If yes, Chap Chanandigi, thank you so much for that support. And if you're not, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, follow us on X and follow us on TikTok. It is always my greatest joy and pleasure to be bringing you episodes and more episodes of Dishome Kidabida. Let's continue to support this initiative. Let's continue to embrace Kidabida and call all your neighbors and friends to come and learn this amazing language of ours together. Last thing, before you leave, remember that we are still selling our merchandise. We are selling our round necks, we are selling our polo t-shirts, and we are also selling our hoodies. We are also selling our pens. So, karibu sana, come be part of the community by purchasing yours today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as I always say, I will see you in the next one. Ciao, Nandigi. Bye.